Alright guys, Sam here, and I'm out on a bit of a run. So I've done this run before quite a few times, but it's really hot today. It's, I don't know, it's really hot, and yeah, this is, look, there's some, that's how big the lake is. You run around there, it's about 2.5, 3 kilometres I think, so I'm sweating, trying to pace myself because it's really hot, not to pass out. This is Thursday today. I did my 5k run on the Sunday, and then I've sort of like kept up with the, my hair looks yellow, wow. I've kept up with the dieting and everything since Monday, pretty much, well, as best as I can from Monday. Started my journey on Monday, and yeah, first run since Sunday. Went to the gym, signed up for the gym on Tuesday, so slowly getting back in it, getting back on it, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit when I finish. Gotta keep going. Whew. Okay, 2 kilometres round. That's the home stretch. I can't run anymore. It's so hot. I'm not really that tired, it's just the heat is, whew, God, I'll let you know. Oh, it is really hot and it's not really windy to cool me down, and this is nearly all gone. It started off being a nice cool bottle of water out of the fridge, and now it tastes like drinking piss water because it's gone really warm and horrible and isn't really helping much. So not much further to the end, and then that's it. I'm walking the rest, so I can't run anymore. I'm fucked, absolutely. Whew. Like, it's just too hot. I shouldn't have come in this heat because it doesn't help, and it's not really, doesn't really help reflect on how well you're doing, because now I'll end up looking at my time and thinking that I've done really bad, when really I could have done a lot better if it just wasn't so damn hot. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so just on the 2.5 kilometres in 25 minutes. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We just got back to the car. Got to wait for my mum and my dog. It's 26 degrees. I've just had a look. So it's oh sorry, I've got really bad hay fever today. Yeah. So I'm waiting for those two, and then I'm gonna go home and have a nice cold shower. I feel disgusting and sweaty, but I feel great. Like, I feel better for doing that. So much better. So yeah. Good times. Pauline! Hello, Papa. Hi, darling. I've been for a paddle.
We've been having a paddle.
Oh, yeah. So, when I get back from a run, there's nothing else to do other than make my shake. So, but obviously other than having a shower. Apologies that it's such a mess in here. Like, my parents are getting ready to go away for the weekend, so there's like food everywhere and shit like that. So if I, hang on. I have sort of like it's like a NutriBullet kind of shake thing, rip off, cheap version, but it's, you know, does what it needs to do. So I use almond milk because it's less fat, better for you. Fill that up, well, about halfway-ish. And then I have this. This is my protein shake stuff. It's Kinetica. This is what I used to have after going to the gym when I went at the Valentine's gym. Chuck that on the floor. And then simply 2 spoons of this, And this is chocolate fudge brownie flavour, I think. Chocolate brownie. It's quite nice. It's sort of, I wanted a chocolate one to help with, you know, like sweet tooth cravings. And it does actually work because it tastes so much like chocolate. Obviously it does. So yeah. Sometimes I'll put a banana in it, but I'm not really that hungry. And I can't, what did I do with the, oh, it's there. You know? So yeah, like, the reason I wanted to start vlogging, and also for anybody who doesn't know, is I'm sort of linking this up with an actual blog. Sort of like I'm using it like a diary to track my progress, you know, things like that. Venting, you know, like, when it comes to things like this, like, oh, hang on. In fact, one second. Because it's so hot, I'll put a couple of these in it. Say a couple, probably quite a few. Yeah, like anybody who knows me knows that I've tried losing weight so many times before, and I always, you know, start doing really well, and then something will happen, as life normally does, and I'll just, you know, not necessarily give up, but once you stop, it's so hard to get going again. Like, you really need to be motivated to stick at it, and, you know, it's not easy. Like, anybody who's, you know, tried doing the same or is doing the same, all power to you. Anybody who's been able to do it, but anybody who's done it before knows it's not easy. It's really not. People can, you know, judge all they want, you know, for people being overweight, but it's you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? Shit happens, you know, life happens. Everybody's bodies are different, do you know what I mean? Like, there's no point judging other people, especially when they're trying to do something positive about it. Leave the ice in there just a little bit. So nice. So cold. Yeah, a few reasons why I really wanted to do it. You know, I like, it helps you meet other people who are on the same journey as well. Like, Instagram is always a massive help. You know, it's... Oh. It literally tastes like chocolate milk. I'm sort of just hoping it gives me something more to focus on. Like, gives me more motivation. Gives me more of a reason not to give up. Pauline. Yeah, so, you know, I'm really glad I started doing it, or I'm gonna start doing it. Gonna start do it. Yeah, whatever. But, you know, it's definitely not going to be easy. But it's definitely something that I've wanted to do for such a long time. And I'm going to do it. I'm more determined now than ever. Look at her. Bless her. You know, so... Yeah, you can check out the blog. You can follow my journey on there. I'll be trying to vlog as much as I can. It's not always easy, you know, because I'm working all the time and stuff like that. I'll probably just vlog bits on my days off like I have done today, and then maybe upload it once a week or so, you know, so you can sort of track what I'm doing more in my spare time, because, you know, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything much productive at work. So, yeah, it's hard when you do work, like, weird shifts like I do, like getting in, you know, like 10 o'clock at night nearly some nights. It's hard, but, you know, it's not about making the excuses. It's about finding ways to get around the excuses and realizing that the outcome is going to be worth it in the long run. It's not going to be easy, and I know that, so the more excuses I make for myself, it's not doing myself any favours, because there's so many reasons why this is going to be hard, but it's still doable. Like, I know so many people, I follow so many people on Instagram, stuff like that, who've done it themselves. So, hi Pauline. There's no point making excuses, because it's just wasting time, and you could be doing something more productive in that time. So that's the main reason, why, like I said, I want to start vlogging. I want to start doing the actual writing up the blog, because it's something more productive. It's gonna hopefully inspire other people. It's gonna keep myself motivated. It's gonna allow me to sort of let a lot of frustration out when I've had a bad day, celebrate when I'm having a really good day. It's going to help a lot, I think. It's going to help me keep on track, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So it's not day one of starting the actual diet, but this is like, my first day starting this whole journey with you guys. So, here's to day one, and many more days to come. So I'll see you guys later on. Morning, guys. This morning is Saturday. I'm off work for the weekend, which is nice because it's absolutely beautiful outside. Just have a look. It's really nice. It's meant to be really warm this weekend, so that's good. I've just put my gym clothes in the wash, so I'm waiting for that. While we wait for that, we're on Minecraft. Just gonna get a start on building for the series. I've got my booty tee here, which not really. What am I on? Day 6. I started it on Monday, so today's Saturday, so 6th day. Not really feeling the benefits. It's meant to, give you a detour. To be fair, like, you are meant to do it for 2 weeks, so I'm not really, I'll do a review after the 2 weeks and, see where we're at then. But so far, not so good, really, with it. The morning one, you take one in the morning and then one every other night. So not every night, just like every other night, obviously. And, the nighttime one tastes absolutely disgusting. It's alright if you like peppermint tea, but I think tastes like drinking toothpaste, which is disgusting. The daytime one just tastes like drinking normal green tea, so I don't know what extra is in it. I did look at reviews before I bought it and thought, a lot of people said that it worked really well and I felt, a lot more energetic. I just feel as tired as I always do. A few things that I have noticed, my skin seems to have cleared up a little bit better, but I've also changed my skincare, so it's hard to pinpoint down to what it actually is. It could be a mixture of the two. I don't think my skin has ever really looked this clean. Generally, I'm not wearing any makeup because it's, 9 o'clock in the morning or something stupidly early. It's not even 9 o'clock, so yeah, I'm not dressed, I'm not wearing any makeup, obviously, because I don't know, it's really nice, so I'm tempted to go skip the gym and just go for a run instead, because the weather's so nice, but we'll see how that goes, and then I'll see you guys a bit later on when we get out and about and get working out, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so seeing how I'm actually alone this weekend, my parents are on holiday and I'm off work, so I figured today what I do as well is show you exactly what I eat, on a general day when I'm not at work. This is generally what I have for breakfast, unless I'm at work in the morning. If I've got time to cook a nice breakfast, I'll probably have, normally this would be toast as opposed to a ciabatta, and then I'd generally only have one egg on one slice of toast. But this morning I figured if I'm going to go for a run or go to the gym, I wanted a nice bigger breakfast. Maybe have a later lunch after I've been to the gym, something like that. So I figured I'd make it a little bit more bigger. But even so, this whole plate of food still only has 331 calories in it. Most of that comes from the bread and the eggs. I've got a bit of spinach on there. and obviously my tomatoes, which are really, really nice tomatoes. If you cook them like while they're still on the vine, keeps all the flavour. It's really depressing. Oh wait, oh damn. They're both runny. They've come out absolutely perfect. Like, I've mastered poached eggs now. So maybe on a different vlog, I'll show you the best way to do them. But to be honest, I just watched a video that was done by Jamie Oliver. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put the link down to that in the description. But the poached eggs are the best. Like, you can fry eggs, I suppose, in like low-fat oil or something like that. Or you could obviously do scrambled egg, but I find like poached eggs are the nicest. What I used to do was cut out the yolk and just have egg whites, but it's just so bland. Like with scrambled egg, it's not so bad, but poached egg are like the nicest. So I'm gonna smash this breakfast, and then get ready to go for a run or go to the gym. I've still not decided what I'm gonna do yet, so I'll see you guys a bit later on. Okay, so it's lunchtime and I'm cooking one of my favourite foods, which is pasta. So we've got, I just stuck some tomatoes, onions and garlic in there, and then my spaghetti is in there. I've only got like the tiniest bit of spaghetti just because, obviously I think just about everybody knows that you have carbs as early in the day as possible, especially if you've exercised, then it's kind of good to eat after to get your energy back up, but I sometimes tend to prefer to eat them beforehand, so I have energy ready for my workout, and then I'll just sort of have a bit of a snack when I get back, like my protein shakes. So that's the way round I prefer to do it. So I'm just doing a tiny bit of spaghetti. Just chucking some spinach in here. There you go. And then in a second we'll add the pasta in here. Stick in some olive oil. And that's it. It's really simple. It takes like it takes as long as it takes pasta to cook, really, because the veggies don't take long to cook at all. And then we just top it with a bit of feta cheese, and that's it. It's really simple, really easy, and really healthy. So yeah, let's get this smashed, and then probably head to the gym in the next hour or so. So it's really hot outside, so I don't really want to go for a run and make the same mistake that I did the other day, because that wasn't very clever at all. There was nothing clever about deciding to go for a run in like 25, 26 degrees heat. Like, that was so stupid. So gym it is today. I've just done a bit of a workout in the garden, which I did record, so you'll see that. I just figured I'm not going to record in the gym, so you're not really going to see me work out unless it is at home. So I just did a bit of an arm workout with my kettlebell, which I prefer using, to be fair, than like normal weights. Normal weights are good, but I prefer my kettlebell just because, yeah, I prefer it, really. So I did a bit of a workout with that, and then, yeah, we're going to smash it at the gym later and probably do legs at the gym, because that's my favourite. Weird, I know, but it is, and it helps with my running as well. I've never had good upper body strength, like, ever in my life. So I know it's something that I need to work on. I already have quite strong legs, but at the same time, yeah, it's, I hate it. And all the men use the weights machines for their arms at the gym, so they always get really crowded. I'm hoping with it being a weekend, it's not going to be too busy. It used to be like that at my old gym. Obviously, I don't know, because this is a new gym, I don't know how busy it's going to be on the weekend. Saturday nights used to be really quiet, so hopefully it's round about the same. But right, let's go stuff our faces and then go to the gym. Okay, so this is my spaghetti. Like I said, it's not a lot. It's just a small portion, just to tide me over until tea time, get my energy going for my workout. So I use whole wheat spaghetti, not normal spaghetti. It's a bit better for you. It's, you know, still carbs, still pasta, but whole wheat is always definitely. Same with bread as well. Try and stay away from white breads, normal pasta. Go for whole wheat all the time. And onions, tomatoes, garlic, spinach, feta cheese, olive oil, and 339 calories. So yeah, it's not too bad at all, and it's really yummy. So give it a go. It's really quick, really easy, simple, and like I said, really yummy. Good morning, it's Sunday, and yeah, I ended up like not going for a run or going to the gym yesterday. I actually ended up meeting up with a friend, going for a coffee. It wasn't too bad, so I didn't eat anything, hence why I didn't carry on, you know, showing you any food. I did say that I'd show you how I do my eggs, so this is what I do. I just wrap them up in cling film like that. Keeps them in shape, keeps them together. And this morning we've got exactly the same, minus tomatoes, ham, spinach, and I've got these bagels, thin bagels. So they're a little bit better for you, I suppose. Where's the 130 calories in a bagel, so it's not too bad. I probably should be having brown bread instead, but, you know, I'm not, so whatever. But yeah, so I'm having that again for breakfast, pretty much the same as yesterday. I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I'm going to an all-you-can-eat buffet as well. It's a restaurant we have over here called Cosmos, and it was my brother's birthday on Thursday. So we're going there for that. I mean, they really like can have salad and stuff like that, but I always think like I don't want to. When I've like dieted before and stuff, I always think to myself, like, I don't want to be having to, you know, like not enjoy myself when I go out. If you're not enjoying yourself, then you're gonna fail. It needs to be something. I mean, I'm saying this like I've, you know, I failed so many times before, but like, you know, if you're not happy and you hate what you're eating, you're making yourself eat things that you don't like, or you're cutting out things that you enjoy, you are going to fail, because it needs to be something that you can do for like, well, basically the rest of your life, you know. So I try not to, you know, like last night, like I didn't go to the gym, I went out with a friend instead, you know, and like I don't want to stop doing these things. I still want to enjoy myself, otherwise you're just going to resent what you're doing, and it's not going to work, because it needs to be something you can keep up with for the rest of your life. Like, you're making lifestyle changes, it's not a quick fix, it's not something that you can just change overnight and then go back to eating takeaways and things every night. You know, that's one thing I learned before. You know, I still went out for meals, still had a treat every now and then. You've got to still enjoy yourself. And you know, when I used to diet before, I used to try and avoid going out with friends, going social events, things like that, because it's just difficult. And there's too much temptation. But at the end of the day, if you know you've been good all week, or even over a few weeks, you know, then one little treat isn't gonna take back all the progress that you've made. You know, it doesn't work like that. Like, it's not going to ruin your entire diet having one treat. And another thing as well is, I mentioned yesterday that, like, how many calories were in my meal. I use an app called MyFitnessPal. I'm not really on like a calorie controlled diet, but it is really good, you know, for keeping an eye on what you're eating. You know, and I find it really useful just to, even like, I don't really tend to look at the calories either. I sort of look more at, you know, like how many carbs I've eaten, how much protein, so then I know. It's more about focusing on those things for me. I do look at the calories. I know, like, I do try and stay within the goal that it sets, but it's not the be all and end all. Like, I don't think, oh, like, I've eaten this today, that's this much calories, so I can't eat this and this. Like, I still eat what I want. And this goes back to what I was saying before, you can't really deprive yourself of anything. You know, I do still eat what I want. If I want to have egg on toast, then I'll have egg on toast, even though I, you know, probably shouldn't have this many carbs. But it's a learning curve as well, though, at the end of the day. Like, everybody's body is different, so it's never a one size fits all. Never. It never will be. I have friends who can eat absolute shit and not put on any weight. I have friends like me who can eat just one pizza and put on a few pounds, and it's just the way it works. Like, it's shit, but it's just the way it is. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, chill for a bit, tidy up the house ready for my parents coming back, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. And I'm actually gonna go this time as well, so I'll see you guys later. So been to the gym. Only a quick oh god, it's so hot in the car. It's 31 degrees in the car. That's ridiculous, and like everything hurts to touch it. Fucking steering wheel's like burning my hands. But yeah, I just went to the gym for a quick to work out because it's too hot to run, and now I'm gonna get ready to go out for this meal. Yeah, it's red hot, so there was no way I was gonna go for a run. Plus, like, I enjoy going to the gym so I can do my weights, because that also helps with my running. Oh, there we go. This isn't working out very well, is it? There's so many potholes in the car park as well. Right, so Yeah, but I need to build up the muscle in my legs more so I can run better, basically. Oh my days. I did that, and now I've quickly got about 30 minutes to get ready to go out for this meal. So I'm going to go do that, go stuff my face at this buffet. So I'll see you guys later. Pauline, where have you been? Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart. I've been on your lollipobs. I've been on your lollipobs. Hmm? I've been on your lollipops. Hmm? I've been on your lollipops. I've been on lollipops. Have you? Been on your lollipops. Ready? Okay, so this is my dress. Absolutely love it. It's fabulous. So, oh, you can't really see the bottom very well. There we go. Okay, so I'm going out, and yeah, it's a treat day. Go and stuff my face and eat Chinese food. So